Hello everyone, this is Tamu Lewis coming to you live from the ATL with our Tuesday tips for parents on nurturing your child's mental health, particularly as our children are beginning to return to school, to in-person learning after spending so much time virtually. So our first tip for this morning is to adhere to healthy screen time, which I know this can be particularly challenging, especially because a lot of the learning has been virtual and the socializing with friends has been virtual, activities virtual due to the pandemic. But I just want to encourage you to keep an eye on that screen time and try to make sure you're encouraging activity as well. A lot of times with screen time, we are just sitting still, right? And that is not good for our bodies. And there are studies that have shown that excess screen time can lead to increased physical and mental health risks, and also poor academic performance. So we want to do the best that we can in terms of monitoring that screen time and being sure that we encourage activity as well in getting out and having experiencing fresh air in that time. The second tip for this morning is to let our children know that mistakes happen and that they are a chance to learn. So there are lessons learned when we make mistakes. So if you notice that your child has made a mistake, have a discussion with them and see what they can learn from that experience, and then take that forward and maybe choose differently in the future. Number 3 kind of is related to our second one, but number 3 is to allow our children to experience natural consequences. So there are times when we, of course, want to be proactive as parents, and we want to tell them, you need to do it this way or do that to avoid having any disappointment. But then it's just us telling them, they're not actually experiencing it for themselves. So if they make a choice and experience the consequences, they are more likely to remember that the next time and to make a different choice. So for example, if you have a teenager, and let's say that one of their choice is to wash their own clothes, and you see that they're not doing that. So instead of you kind of swooping in and washing the clothes for them, let them see what happens. When their clean clothes run out, then that means they're going to have to wear something that is worn, that may be dirty. And so they're not going to like that, or someone may make a comment about it, right? So that's a natural consequence. So then the next time they'll make sure that they have clean clothes to wear, right? So that's just an example. And of course, these are reminders for all of you. This is not rocket science. It's just a reminder of things that we can do to continue to nurture our children's mental health. And before I review our tips, I do want to invite you to join our Parenting Support Tribe group on Facebook. So you probably always see that in our posts, but I want to personally invite you to join. So this is a group on Facebook which is private, and it is for parents and caregivers, and here we exchange information and resources and help uplift one another. So I certainly want to invite you all to join. And then also, as parents, I know that it's a very important role, one of the most important roles that we serve, but it's not our only role in life, right? You may have a larger purpose, a larger vision for yourself and for your family. And it can be difficult or challenging to sort of balance the different roles that we have in our lives. So if you think it would be helpful to have someone kind of go on that journey with you, we do have programs for parents. So if you're interested in learning more about that, feel free to book a call with me to discuss that in details, and I'll drop those links in the comment section as well. So let me go ahead and review our tips for today. The first one is to adhere to healthy screen time. Because excess screen time can lead to increased health risk and mental health risk. So physical and mental health risk, and poor academic performance is what studies have shown. Number two, let your child know that it is okay for them to make mistakes and that mistakes are a chance to learn. Number three, allow them to experience natural consequences of their decisions and choices when possible, right? We want to make sure they're safe as well. So when possible, allow them to experience natural consequences of their choices and behavior.